What's up guys? With the Galaxy S23 Ultra now available and many customers having received their orders, it's difficult to argue that it's the best phone available right now, thanks to its excellent battery life, camera, and lightning-fast performance. But none of these under-the-hood improvements translate into sales because the S23 Ultra looks nearly identical to its predecessor, and there's no reason to believe that if it looks the same, it won't sell well. But that may not be the case this time, as the Galaxy S23 lineup is already breaking records in a couple of key markets. First, their home turf, South Korea, where the S23 lineup recorded the highest ever pre-orders for Samsung smartphones since its inception in 2010, namely 1.9 million pre-orders in the first week, which is 7% more than the S22 lineup. It's worth noting that the S22 did exceptionally well in South Korea last year as a result of the merger of the S and Note lineups. So the fact that it's outperforming the S22 lineup is quite impressive. The S23 Ultra has been the most popular model, with 60% of all pre-order volumes. The S23 received 20% of all pre-order units, while the S23 Plus received 17%. India is another reason for the S23's success. Even with a significant increase in prices in India, the S23 lineup received double the amount of pre-orders in the first 24 hours than the S22, specifically 140,000 units, which is massive. This goes to show that if you make a high-quality product, people will be willing to pay a premium for it. Moving on, despite having the same capacity, the S23 Ultra has a significantly longer battery life for a variety of reasons, including a significantly more efficient chipset and improved optimization, to name a few. However, there is another important reason why the battery life is significantly better, and that is because the S23 Ultra uses a new type of display. Yes, we were under the impression that Samsung had simply repurposed the display from the S22 Ultra with improved calibration, but that is not the case. A display expert from XDA discovered that the S23 Ultra has a completely different type of display. While the peak brightness remains the same as the S22 Ultra, the efficiency has been greatly improved, surpassing even the iPhone 14 Pro Max. To be more specific, both the S23 Ultra and the 14 Pro Max consume roughly the same amount of power until they reach 400 nits of brightness. However, at 1150 nits, the S23 Ultra's display uses approximately 600 mW less power than the 14 Pro Max. When you consider that the display is the single most resource-hungry component on a phone, this would make a significant difference in battery life. And that's what we're seeing with the S23 Ultra, so no, the S23 Ultra doesn't have the same display as the S22 Ultra. Samsung is finally bringing the Z Fold 5 closer to its Ultra counterpart. Click here for more information, and I'll see you there.